couldn't breathe. Well, I couldn't breathe well. The nurse told me to sit down and wait. I sat down for 2 minutes and got up and headed straight in the bath. Only who feels it knows it. Many of them in that hospital do not care. And she puts this in all caps. Do not care. Only who you have to pray before going, during, and after. So sorry, and heartfelt condolences. May God grant you comfort during this time. And it's a whole lot of other persons who spoke to this thread. I think it was some 210 comments in relation to this incident on this one thread. And that was one of many, because I saw the story on a couple of other pages as well, where persons were troubled by it and were broken by the story. So it was picked up, mind you, the major news media just grabbing it now. Those local medias was saying it. Edith, Yuliba Maki says, losing my friend was so hard. The night before she died, I went to see her, and she was in good spirits, even though she wasn't well. The only sleeping she had at that time was her neck, because she was sleeping so comfortably on that side. The next morning, she called her mom crying, saying to get her out of PMH. That evening, when they went to see her, she was so cold to the touch, and no, there was no AC on that ward. Her yellow gown was up to her breast, leaving everything else exposed as other family members walked in to see their loved ones. When the other visitors walked in to see other patients at 6 p.m., they claimed to barely see her in that state, as the majority of the curtain was closed, but you can still see inside, and wonder why they had this person with her yellow gown up and everything exposed. Not till the parents arrived at 6:19 p.m., they realized their child had passed. My question is this: why wasn't she hooked up on monitors if she was that ill, as PMH claimed, to monitor her heart and everything else?
That sounded so weird.
Huh? Repeat that?
Pardon?
What you saying?
No, I was saying something to someone to.
You heard what your neighbor Maki said, and I think she's speaking to.
Yes.
Wow. So she's right, but she says your daughter's clothes was raised up.
Yes, she was there.
Why was her clothes raised up? What was going on?
That's probably because she's trying to call for help and grabbing, but nobody could see her. No one could see her.
Because I was her grabbing, trying to she might have been having a problem, experience problem, trying to breathe, all that other stuff. Oh my God.
That's right. Everything exposed. That's right.
Oh my God.
Right in the front of the nicest desk. Right in the front of the nicest station. Right.
Oh my Lord. And you have so much stuff. Somebody is talking about how they feel like a nurse contributed to their mom's death. Oh, Jesus. Somebody says, my Grammy in her 80s, been there for 3 days. Every time we go there, she says they ain't feeding her. We brought water and ensure food, but she still needed help to open the water and stuff, but got no help at all. The bed she was on one day, we gone there, the bed was on an angle